gosh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. We are live on location at Ravensvale. Very exciting.
Yeah. We were here for Amanda's second part of her sigil craft class. And so while we were here, we thought we would move Spooky Phone to tonight and do it here. Because a week ago, actually, it would have been just over a week ago now, I had a dream about Ravensvale, and specifically a potential apparition spirit that might reside back here. So Kara had told us about an energy that kind of hangs out on this stairs. She said to me specifically, like when they do events and stuff, there's something that likes to hang out here and kind of watch. And the dream I had, I was standing over at the other side of the room here, and I was looking towards where the stairs are right here. And coming out from this stair, I saw two little children feet stick out, and they had blue, like a lighter blue leather shoes on and white socks pulled all the way up. And as I'm sitting there watching and being like, hey, what is that? Like, that's a ghost. Around this stair comes the rest of the child coming out from underneath and looking at me. And I think he would have been around 8 to 10 years old, and he had short, dark brown hair, and he told me his name was Eric. So I excitedly told Amanda about it the next morning, and I told Kara as well. And then we asked if we could do Spooky Phone here.
Yeah. And everybody graciously said yes. And Tammy and Calvin just let us stay late. And we're really excited and a little nervous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's an interesting combination of excitement and like what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. As we were setting up, I forgot to mention that last week when we came, the day after my dream,
scared me.
I brought a little Lego minifigure for Eric. So this little guy and a yo-yo. And the weird thing that happened was when I went to the store to pick up a Lego minifigure, and I grabbed 2 boxes because you can't see what's in them. And so I grabbed 2, and I thought, my reasoning was, if one of them sucks, at least one of them will be good.
Yeah.
And when I got to the car and I opened them, they both were the same. So I got 2 little detectives.
Yeah.
So I decided to keep one, and I gave one to Eric.
Do you want to tell them what happened when you placed them on the stairs? Because they were just kind of on the shelf.
I had the one at home, and then there was one on the shelf. There's a shelf like right here. And as we were setting up, and I placed them down on the stairs, and I started to get a really nervous energy, like butterflies in my stomach, anxiety. Definitely not something that I felt was my own, like coming from myself.
Yeah.
And then you came back and were describing a very similar feeling.
I felt it like in here. I feel fine now.
Yeah, I feel fine now.
Yeah. But there was like another energy that you had in that dream. And that's what we made an offering to that energy as well. Just like it kind of it didn't necessarily feel happy, but it was like I guess.
Yeah.
Like you're like you should.
I described it as bristly.
Bristly, yeah.
Like it doesn't feel negative or like nefarious, but it's definitely like bristly.
Yeah.
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 So we'll see.
We'll see.
Karina says paranormal detectives. I love that.
Fun. That's fun.
Okay. So do you want to like get right into it? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'd like to get right into it.
Okay.
I'm very anxious too. We have some folks on the, what do you call it? The other thing we do? Instagram. Shayla and Amanda are here. So hi. And a few other folks are here. So hello, thank you for watching. If you have never caught this before, we call it Spooky Phone because if you go back into our Frightfully Delightful Instagram, we have it pinned the first time they said Spooky Phone via Luna.
Yeah.
It was very exciting, super millennial. It was fucking fun. So we call it Spooky Phone, but it is the Estes method that Luna is in. She is receiving messages from the spirit box and while utilizing the Estes method. Do you want to explain a little bit about what the Estes method is?
Okay, so the Estes method is a method of paranormal investigation that Connor Randall, Carl Pfeiffer, and Michelle Tate came up with and honed and put together during their investigations at the Stanley Hotel in Colorado. They had a very unique opportunity to basically be resident investigators at that hotel, which is very cool. It's the same hotel that was used in like the Shining movie and like that kind of thing.
It's the hotel that The Shining is based off of.
Yes.
In Estes Park, Colorado. It's not where they filmed the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they had a YouTube series called The Spirits of the Stanley.
Good. Yeah.
It's really good.
I think there's only like 8 episodes, right?
I think so, yeah.
And they get into the Estes method.
Like you watch them develop it over that series. Yeah, it's really cool.
Very, very good. Yeah.
So definitely check that out. But yeah, so basically the idea behind the Estes method is you are putting yourself in depriving your senses of sight. You are isolating what you can hear to just the spirit box. And the idea is that you kind of put yourself into a trance and then you channel the messages that are coming through on the spirit box.
Because they're coming at you rather rapidly, right?
Yeah, they can sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes it's slow. But it's interesting.
It's always cryptic. That's what I'm for.
Like there's been a few times that we've been talking to something and they've called what we're doing the spooky phone. So that's why we call it the spooky phone. But it is the Estes method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for that rundown. I appreciate you. Okay.
No problem.
Are you ready? On the other side, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Can you do me a favor, Karina? Can you watch my Instagram and just... Thanks. You don't have to like watch like the whole thing.
Can you hold that?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna get comfy and I'm gonna just let myself like settle in because I'm feeling very woo. So it might take me a minute, but thank you.
Welcome.
I just gotta turn it up.
If there's anything within this building that would like to communicate with us, please use the spirit box.
I really want to.
Okay.
Fall down the stairs.
Is that what happened? Just getting right into it.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. Did you hear that? Who are we speaking with?
Give me a minute.
A minute? You just had a full conversation.
How do you do?
How do you do? We are good, thank you. How are you? Thank you for asking. How do you do? That's so old. It's old, but it feels like young, like almost like I notice that you're older than me. Like, how do you do? How do you do?
I left my purse.
That's okay. Where do you think you left it? Can we speak to a specific energy tonight? Are there a lot of spirits that would like to communicate tonight?
Touch your hair. 1.
Whose hair? Who fell down the stairs?
Lights on.
We do have lights on, yeah. Do you like when the lights are on, or do you like it when it's dark in here?
Ease up.
My heart just started beating really fast.
What's going to happen?
You tell me. There is an anticipatory feeling right now. Do you know what's going to happen? Can we speak to the energy on the stairs?
Pass through me. It's more complex than that.
Can you explain the complexity a little bit? Like, was it the moving of the chair? And how do we know when?
Lights out.
Were the lights out when it happened? Okay.
Do you need a hug?
I'm okay. I feel like we're okay. Do you need a hug? Are you the type of energy that likes touch and to communicate with energetic touch?
Follow me.
Where? Where are you going?
Come through.
We're here.
Together.
We're all here.
See me.
I'm looking at the chair. Where
the whole time
would you,
I'm down here?
How would you like to appear to us? Can you describe how you look or how we will perceive you? Or do you need the lights off? We're not turning the lights off. But that might be a way to like communicate your boundaries. Like if the lights are off, no moving their things around. If you turn the lights on, like, hey, I'm moving stuff around. That means I'm moving stuff around. Try that. Yeah. Do you want us to see you?
Put me back.
What are you doing? I think this is what they look like. Oh, I was like, she better be working. No. Put you back where? That's what she said, right? Put me back. Mm-hmm. Where do you belong? Did you get grandpa energy?
I get under 50.
Under 50.
Under 50 suspenders.
Can you pass me one of the little guys, please? Thanks.
Do you have suspenders? Did you like to wear suspenders? Look. Could we speak to the spirit called Eric?
He's old.
Who's old? Is Eric old? Like from an older time?
Talk to me.
Hello? Do you like the toys? Have you been playing with the yo-yo?
Tell you.
Tell me what?
Top of them.
The Lego?
I can see you. I'm here.
How can we see
How about
you?
that?
How about that? Did you like the Legos and the toys? Do you know
Coming at you.
where? Are you coming down the
Spirit.
Are you coming down the stairs?
How did you get down there?
Well, we just walk in through the front door. How do you get down?
I'm gonna call him E.
For Eric?
Outside. A portal.
Outside. Was that you tapping up here?
Full moon.
What about it?
I want to play.
Okay, what would you like to play?
95-3. Yep.
Yeah, it's at 95.3. But she doesn't know that though because she's from Ontario. She would have no idea.
I see something.
What do you see?
Alive.
The majority of us are, yes. Are you aware of the other presence that's here? Do you coexist or do you avoid each other?
I'm next door.
Okay.
Woman.
What year did you live here?
I feel antsy.
Is that why we all felt antsy earlier?
Look after me.
We will do our best. Do you remember how old you are?
I was just making sure you're there.
She's never done that before.
Move your feet.
I am moving my feet. Eric, did you live in...
When the music stops?
What about when the music stops?
On November 1st.
Ooh.
'93. The fairy bloom.
What is a fairy bloom?
Wake up. On the 15th.
The 15th of this month or November?
Oh, that felt weird. Extra passionate.
It smells different over here now. It smells like you know, when you go into like an old...
There's so many of us.
Are there? When you go into like a really like old wooden... Yeah. It's wet, yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready.
What are you ready for? To talk to us? Can you tell us your name?
Who's that?
There's a couple people.
It's official.
What is official?
Thanks. Where am I?
I don't want to play a guessing game, but if I had to guess, it would be over by the door. Like the back door.
What's behind you?
Rude. A curtain.
Entity. My neighbor.
So you do coexist? How many entities are there?
On the way. Oh, something just touched my back. Over here.
Whereabouts are you?
Future.
Can we speak to the most communicative spirit of the human dead, please?
They can help.
Can we talk to Eric again?
Extra.
Like a newspaper?
The phone's for you.
That's cheeky. Are you telling Eric that the phone is for him?
Beneath.
Beneath like the stairs that I was just looking at? Eric, do you know how to use
Really impressed.
Do you know how to use a telephone?
Luna. Is it open? And then laughter. Ha ha ha.
So the line is open. You can use it like a telephone.
Toys.
Perfect. So you do know how to use a telephone. Can you tell me what your favorite part of the leg?
That was the wire.
What is your favorite part about the Lego or the yo-yo? Do you know what Lego is?
I learned more.
Did you learn how to play with the Lego? Did you think it was silly?
Hello?
Hello.
I feel really good.
That's good. Who are we speaking to?
You gotta take it.
Take what? What are we taking?
Come get it.
What are we getting? Is it the tart?
I'm bored.
What would you rather be doing?
Here.
Where? Where in the room are you?
Wait.
Wait for what?
Watch overnight. Video.
What will we see?
Bye. Bye.
Thanks for being here.
I live here.
I'm not going anywhere. I live here, not you. Fair. Fair. Whereabouts do you live? Like in the building or in this space? I know you said bye, but hello?
Tour guide.
Will you be our tour guide through the space?
How many do we have?
You tell me. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 breathing humans. How many of you are there? Why? Why did you do that? Can you be the tour guide for this space for us tonight? We would really appreciate it. Oh. I'm gonna stop for a second. Why did you touch the air over here?
Because it moved and I got scared.
Oh, I had just moved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't write down hardly anything, but there was a lot of really interesting moments.
Yeah.
There was, where do we even start? Starts with E, which was interesting. There was,
I remember hearing my name.
Yep, yeah. That was relatively recently, and that was when I was asking like very specific questions about and to Eric.
And something touched my back like this. It went.
Ooh, like that. No, thank you. Oh, like it was moving across?
Yeah, like it's weird because the chair doesn't even like do that.
But like something was like moving.
But like right here on my back, like this.
So was it like maybe somebody like was behind you and like moving out, like
maybe, yeah.
So like shuffling around, something.
But it was like,
okay, I get it. Oh my god. What? Do you have an experience with that?
So like behind the curtain, sometimes like it will feel like somebody like
brushes past you. Oh, interesting. Maybe we should have kept the. Yeah. Interesting. What else? They said see me, and didn't they say they were sitting? Now I can't remember.
They did say see.
They did, so they said see me, and I asked like what type of like where do they want to be seen. Karina was scanning to see whether she could pick up like the physical features. She did get like under 50 and suspenders, which is interesting.
Didn't I say something about a woman at one point?
You did. That was like early on. Yeah. Okay. And then there was something about a purse as well. Like I left my purse. And so I was asking questions about like maybe like did you leave your purse here? Like did you forget something? That dissipated. I did want to ask like whoever has like the most like clarity to come through and like talk us through, like maybe introduce us to like the beings in the space.
Yeah.
And then at the end, like that was before, but then at the end there was a tour guide. And I was like super excited. So I was like, yes, please. And then that's when you lost it. Yeah. I do think Eric came through a couple times. Yeah. And there was definitely like that trickster kind of like bristly energy.
Yeah.
They said lights off. And then I asked Tammy if that's when they were moving the chairs around in here, when she felt that like wave of like, oh fuck, I like moved somebody.
Yeah.
And she said yes. So if she wanted to, she could like turn on the lights, like, hey, I'm moving stuff around in here now, so that the energy has a chance to like make themselves scarce.
Yeah.
And November 1st came up.
Oh, weird.
I did write down like a couple things, and I usually don't take this shitty note, like these, like that's it. That's all I did. So it's really fucking weird. The music stops on November 1st. 93, the fairy bloom. Wake up on the 15th, and that's when something touched you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
93.
Yeah, you said 90. Yeah, 93. 93, the fairy bloom. So, I don't know.
I wonder what that means.
I don't know. How do you feel?
I feel fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I kept thinking that the yo-yo was going to move. Like, I got this very, like, distinct feeling that the yo-yo was going to move.
Yeah.
I did ask Eric a couple times, like, how he liked the Lego, if he knew what a phone was, just in case. If he knew what Lego was, if he liked the yo-yo, that kind of thing. Do you guys remember anything else?
only thing that like I remember is like the through me, that comment.
Oh, right. Pass through me. Yeah.
Touch your hair. Those were directed.
Yeah.
Right. Those were like,
wow.
Yeah, because I felt that like I was like, I'm gonna try not to touch my hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So did you feel that like so pass through me for sure because yeah, like that's what we were talking about today.
Yeah.
After you told Karina that, something poked Karina. Like right in the butt. Twice.
Yeah. When Karina first got here.
Yeah.
Something
and you had
her.
come and talked to them.
Oh, did I tell you that was it Kyla? Last class, so last Saturday, she kept hearing knocking, and there was a point where we all heard knocking.
Yeah.
And I said when we first got here, I had asked,
if
you want to let us know that you're here, please knock or something.
Yeah.
And then we heard knocking, but I forgot about that until Kyla
mentioned
it again.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Do you have, sorry, I'm so tired now. Have you had your hair be like touched in the space? Or was it that you were trying not to touch your own hair?
I always touch my hair. So like if somebody's like, even when I'm back here, like, and I fiddle with it all the time. So that's like why I'm like it just felt that comment was like
interesting.
It was meant for me. And like when they mentioned like the like those, like I got goose like the whole, and then also to like the woman, like when it was just like woman.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
So you think the woman was referring to you, or that okay, got it. Yeah, because like the woman and the purse felt very like out of sync. Did you forget your purse or like bag?
No.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Amanda said, I get the instinct to offer her apple spice candles somehow. I wonder if she was a baker. There's lots of apple spice, I feel like, in here. And we did offer a pumpkin tart that definitely has some spice to it. I'm getting very fidgety and like
sleepy.
Like not just sleepy, but like
drained.
Dazed. I feel very dazed. Yeah. Like I don't. Was it like a?
It was like this.
No. I didn't set your boundary, so
that's okay. I purposely didn't.
Yeah, I just let you. I was like, fine. She will say, "Don't touch me," if that's the case. I don't know. Do you want to do another one, or are you tired?
I'm not tired.
Okay, we can.
If you want to do a quick one,
sure.
Okay.
Are you folks okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can you hold that for a sec, please? Thanks.
We are back.
Intentional.
Mm-hmm.
The shoes.
What color are they?
Rise up.
What does that mean? Can you tell me about the stairs?
This is just Luna here. Normally I don't say stuff like this because it doesn't feel relevant, but I keep hearing .com like 4 or 5 times now. And so I'm saying that out loud. It just keeps saying .com. Fuck this.
Are we bothering you?
Hearts. Come, see, come.
Where will you take us?
They're here.
Who is?
So many ways.
So many ways of what? What is the many?
In the mirror.
Believe it or not, that doesn't narrow it down.
.com again.
Some modern practitioners think that their phones are mirrors. Is there correlation there?
Last weekend. The fire.
Where was the fire?
Sitting by the campfire. A lot of buttons. Wards. November. This is their domain. Time warp.
Whose domain?
Because we live here. That was very clear.
How many live here?
Wait.
What are we waiting for? How many live here?
Hey, Ariel.
Connection to Ariel?
Be the hair.
People been calling my hair burning. Like,
Call her hair.
wonder, like, the only connection.
I just heard a kid's laughter.
Oh yeah, because if the young boy energy,
Divine.
okay, that's interesting. Kids' laughter, divine. In what aspect of the divine? And I still would like an answer for how many live here.
We're screaming. It's worth the wait.
Do you have to scream? Or is it that you haven't had a chance to communicate for a while? Can we talk about the Lego?
There's someone.
Who is it?
Over there.
What area of the room?
Don't look at me like that.
was purposely not looking anywhere else.
I'm lost.
Oh. Where are you from?
Have they gone back?
Not sure. Who is they?
I can do everything. My left eye can focus. Inspect me more. Who's your producer? Someone dreams at night. Time's up.
Did you mean the
841.
It's almost an hour. Like, it's 7:59.
You could.
Inspect me more.
Radio.
It is, you are speaking through the radio. Inspect me more. Is that referring to
What is what?
Lego?
I keep one.
Yes, you keep one of the Legos.
You didn't get any.
I didn't. No. No. You and Luna have them.
Welcome.
Thanks so much.
It's a kaleidoscope.
Do you mean the lights that we put up?
See?
Where should I be looking?
Go through it. On the stairs.
Did you see it too, Gal?
Here to stay.
Eric?
You can see why.
Because it's a very nice place to be.
Nightmare. Send it. Conditions apply. I stole it.
What did you steal?
I'm back.
What did you steal?
Told them to leave.
Told humans to leave or other beings to leave, entities to leave?
Enter a trance. Please.
Do you have any other messages?
Can you hear?
Yes, we can. Do you have any other messages to communicate?
I lost
I
it.
knew it. Is it because they said trance?
Maybe.
Yeah. That was really interesting. Okay, so I took better notes this time. Okay, first of all, I want to hear from you folks.
Quiet.
Something that I picked up from between the first and the second is there was something about a neighbor, and then it's like I forgot my purse. How did you get down here? And then as we go into the second one, we're screaming. There's a fire. I told them to leave. They were feeling something. So I almost see. I mean, I might just be inferring. But it's like almost like bits of the story coming together if you like pick
interesting
spots, because you mentioned the neighbor a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and they talk about a portal, but I almost wonder if they mean window.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So it's kind of
that's very
like
interesting.
a feeling.
Yeah.
That's really, really interesting.
Yeah.
You too?
Kind of like, because I think this is just like what I was getting, the thing of like, I told them to leave, like the whole that stuff.
With the door, and
because we almost had a break-in.
Oh.
So the doors.
You know about that?
No.
So that's why the door's like that. So the whole door was open.
Yeah.
And no, I'm getting like
the metal door was ripped off.
This whole door, completely. And like there was the reason that because it's like, and we don't know why they would have stopped because they were almost in. And the first thing I said to like Calvin, I wonder if they try to see it now. Like I'm getting all the hairs on my neck are like that.
Interesting.
Like, get out.
Because we were wondering why did they stop there? They were in.
They were almost in.
Yeah.
That door was broken.
Like it was like open. Like you can see like light.
But something stopped them.
That's what
interesting.
Even like from the first conversation that they like overnight or something. It was about overnight and video.
Yeah,
like,
check the video. Check
the video.
Yeah,
because the neighbor was saying that they had video and
he told us
through the camera and stuff. So that's what I was like, just from like knowing and like also like kind of take care of me was kind of like I'm like I wonder if that's like them meaning like take care of the shot. Like I don't know. Like that's just, like, but that's like when I heard like I told them to leave. That's my first like was like, oh
Hey,
yeah.
that's a protective energy for
Yeah.
sure. That's beautiful.
Wow.
So I said so at any point, if you folks remember any feelings into intuitive like stuff while I'm reading, just blurt them out. I said we're back, and then they said intentional. The shoes. I said, what color are they? Rise up. What does that mean? And I said, tell me about the stairs. And then you said, I don't normally, like, this is Luna. I don't normally say this, but they said .com.
I kept, like, not like one after the, but it kept hearing it. And you, like, there's certain things that I just don't really say out loud sometimes because I think it's just fluff.
Mm-hmm.
And especially like things like that. I'm listening to the radio. It's picking up things that would normally be said on a radio, right? So I have to take that into consideration. But it said it like 6 or 7 times, like .com and then some other stuff and then .com and then other stuff and .com. Like it kept, and it was always a woman's voice.
Ooh, interesting.
Which is weird because again, like if it's picking up different things, why is it the same woman saying .com? So that was interesting.
Very. And then fuck this. I said, oh, are we bothering you? And then farts. So yeah, just kidding. Come. Where will you take us? They're here. Who? So many ways.
When I like heard where will you take us, and then like where there was something else that's something similar to that in the beginning conversation, and like, oh, where can we see? Upstairs. That's the first thing that kept on popping to my head over and over again. Upstairs.
I'm not going up there right now.
Yeah.
Next time.
In the mirror, I said, believe it or not, that doesn't narrow it down. And then you said .com again. Last weekend, the fire. Where was the fire? Sitting by the campfire. A lot of buttons. Wards. November. This is their domain. Time warp. And I said, whose domain?
Which walk is in November?
The Witch Walk, yeah.
And Time Warp, I thought of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Me too, for sure. Yeah. But it can also, like, that could also be like Time Warp, like with Eric, with like a couple of the other, like possibly like a fire. Like there's so many different, I saw the Rocky Horror Picture Show yesterday, so I immediately wanted to do the Time Warp. But I don't know. Because what is it? Because we live here. Yeah. And then wait. And I said, how many live here? What are we waiting for? Hey, Ariel. So that was it. And then kids' laughter. So that was really interesting because I was like, any connection to Ariel, like the Little Mermaid. And Tammy said that people have been saying that her hair looks like mermaid hair. And what would a little kid from bygone era call?
Yeah.
Right?
Ariel.
My daughter too, like my daughter will like complete like Ariel. Like,
oh,
so she was
really?
Like,
Oh my goodness. So kids' laughter and then divine. What aspect of the divine? And then I said I would still like an answer of how many live here.
3.
Yo.
I agree.
Just now? Or both of
like
you?
earlier, like to like my fingers, like I was like 3.
Say something. You can interrupt me at any time.
3, and
I
think it's parents and a child.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure if the female was like an older sister, like significantly older sister, or a mother figure.
Yeah.
That's what I got. Yeah.
Like there's an age gap between the male and the female. So I don't know if it's like a younger bride, maybe or older sister. Like that's just the feeling. I got. Maybe people have other feelings, but
We're screaming. It's worth the wait. I said, do you have to scream, or have you not had a chance to communicate in a while? And then I said, can we talk about the Lego? There's someone. And I said, who is it? They said, over there. I said, what area of the room? And then I was looking at you, and they said, don't look at me like that. And I was like, I didn't. And then they said, I'm lost. And have they gone back? I can do everything. Okay, so this is where I feel like it popped into Eric. Tell me if I am just reaching, though. I'm lost. Have they gone back? I can do everything. My left eye can focus, inspect me more. And then, who's your producer? Someone dreams at night. Time's up. 841. And then I said something, or you could radio. What is what? And I said, the inspector Lego. You didn't get one. And I was like, nope, I sure didn't. Left. I didn't write this one down because I was so like, yeah. But I think they said, yeah, that's the left.
I know it's the left eye.
Yeah, that's the left.
That's what in my head I was like, I wonder if they're thinking of like talking about like the monocle or something.
Yeah.
Both of them are like that.
Yeah.
That's what popped into my head. Like the one.
Yeah. Inspect my left eye.
Interesting.
My left eye can focus, inspect me more. Yeah. So okay. I was like, yeah. So when I asked about the inspector Lego, you didn't get one. And I was like, no, I didn't. It's just you and Luna. And then I'm pretty sure he said, left one for me or left me one or something. We'll have to go back.
Yeah.
But I think I remember that. And then he said, it's a kaleidoscope. And I said, the lights. And then see, I said, where should I be looking? Go through it. On the stairs. And then that's when Cal and Tammy saw some shadowy shit up there.
Yeah. Because like you see like how like there's like the kind of the red where it points. I was like, yeah. I was like looking because like they kept on saying like upstairs and it was like just like on that wood part right here. Yeah. It wasn't like your hand because you weren't like moving like at all. Because like I was like
even if I was like there's like not I couldn't have made that up there. Or I guess I could have. Like,
you could like.
You weren't doing all
that. But you weren't moving. Like you weren't even like writing anything down when I saw it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I looked over at you and I was like, "Shut up." Weird.
Oh, it's there.
Here to stay, and I said, Eric, you can see why, because. Oh right. I don't remember what that is. Nightmares, send it, conditions apply.
What's 95.3?
It's a
it said 95.
Yeah, station is
it's like
ZFM, so
yeah.
Like more like
what is it? Pop, yeah.
Top 40 stuff.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
But that almost sounds like an advertisement. Like you know, like how they get advertisements.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Conditions.
Yeah. If you send a nightmare, conditions will apply. I stole it. I'm back. What did you steal? I told them to leave. You told humans to leave or entities. Enter a trance, please. I said, can you hear me? And then, and then they said, can you hear me? And I said, yes. Do you have any other messages to communicate? And then that was it. Yep.
Wow. This was a good one.
Yeah, that was very, very interesting. Yeah. Thank you so much for building context into the experience.
And first, like staying and letting us do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Do you think you might do another one if we're allowed? Yeah. Cool. So let's do a little bit of research involving.
Yeah.
See if we can find
I started doing like this area was definitely like around. It was like built, but like I couldn't find anything on this particular
I
address.
tried to find not old pictures of this building.
Really?
Around like up.
Yeah.
There was like old, so maybe a little bit more digging.
I wonder if people up there would know.
Is it apartment buildings up there?
I think so, isn't
Is
it?
there? Because when it said 841, the address is so close, it made me wonder.
Yeah.
If
Oh.
it's like something. If it's actually from upstairs,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, because like from us, like I don't know if there's like anything above here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be worth it to talk to the landlords. Maybe get Kara, Amanda, and Laura to ask, like, hey.
Some history.
Yeah.
Well,
okay. Well,
thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And I hope you had a good time watching.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Have a good spooky Saturday, and be good to each other and drink water. Call back your energy for sure.
Yeah. Ground, cleanse if you need to. Amanda suggests checking with City Hall. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody that was with us, to Cal and Tammy and Karina.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Do you know when that is?
Yeah.
It's my birthday. I don't really care about my birthday, but whatever.
Well, I do, and we're doing something fun. So, okay. Bye.